Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys with Chet and Robin. Come on, have a seat at our table with us. Let's talk about some cruising and have some fun while we're doing it. After all, we're all friends here. We are so glad you're here with us tonight. Grab you a snack and a drink and sit down and join us for a while. Howdy, y'all. It's Friday morning, Motivation Friday. Are you motivated? If you are and you're in the right place. If you're not, you're still in the right place because we're going to get you motivated right here at Sea Lake Journeys. It is July the 18th. Wow. July the 18th, 2025. Thanks for joining us this morning. Kicking the day off early today with Jimmy the Astute Tourist. And so he had a great cast over there with him this morning. He had Scott, Eddie, and Denise. And then we rolled into Eddie Lugo Studios after that. Had a great big crowd over in there. Kurt and Marcia not here this morning at 8 o'clock. So I said, and Eddie's got some stuff coming at his house that he's got to get took care of. So I said, I'll go ahead and take care of it from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So you got a whole hour of Sea Lake Journeys. Can you take it? Can you do it? I don't know if I can. Oh, Chuck the Duck says he's ready, but that's okay. I'm not by myself. I'm Chet, your host here at Sea Lake Journeys. Thanks for joining us. And today, our co-host is Bucky Beaver. Yeah, Bucky Beaver is joining us. Sensei Rabbit is still off on his travels. In case you didn't know, he is off in the Northeast, up around Seattle somewhere with Bruce and Cindy. And he sent me, Bruce and Cindy sent me this fantastic piece of art. I consider it like a postcard from Sensei Rabbit. Letting me know he's up there trying to book the ABC cruise. And what's that? Yeah, Sensei Wabbit says he wants you to book the ABC cruise too. So, all right. So this is a fantastic work of art. And look at that. I just love it. That's Sensei Wabbit right there. So we're going to have a special place for that. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is still off on her travels. She is gone to Mississippi. She's been gone all week. She'll be back sometime tonight. And until then, I've got to take care of all these animals. I got the, what do you call them over here? The bear. I got this one here and Bucky Beaver. I've got a crowd over here, y'all. But hey, today's topic, and always chime in. Questions, comments, anything. Best pizza. Best pizza at sea, of course, is our primary topic. We're talking, cruise channel. We're talking about the best pizza out there on the cruise ships at sea. But I know there's some people that haven't cruised, don't cruise, won't cruise. So you can still chime in with your favorite pizza on land. And in fact, people who eat pizza here on land and at sea, maybe I'd like your opinion on, is there anything comparable? Does Pizza Hut taste like this particular cruise line? Or does this particular cruise line taste like Little Caesars or whatever? I'm curious to what you think. I don't eat that much pizza here, out in the wild anymore here at home. We have a Pizza Hut. We have a couple of Pizza Huts, actually. We have several Domino's. We got Little Caesars. We got Papa John's. And we got some homegrown pizza joints, too. And I'm sure you got them all at your place. Is there anything on the sea that compares to what you have at home on land? When we do eat a pizza on land, we get it from Papa John's. For two reasons. One, they make the best gluten-free here in land that we've tried anyway. And two, they deliver to our area. So Robin from Sea Lake Journeys can order a gluten-free pizza and have it delivered. So about every 2 months, she'll do that. The rest of the time, we get the store-bought pizza from Publix. It's I forget what brand it is, but it's one I can bake in the oven 10 minutes at 450 degrees, and it's not bad. It's not great. It's not as good as the pizzas we have on the ship, but it'll do until we get there. You know what I mean? Because our next cruise is, I don't know how many days away. I should have looked that up this morning. I know it's less than 90 days away because it's coming in October. We'll be on Virgin Voyages. We've been on Virgin before, and you know what? I could not remember eating pizza on that cruise. And so this particular cruise we're going to be going on October, I'm going to seek out any pizza they may have and give it a try because We've been on 6 cruise lines, and I've eaten pizza on the 5 other ones. Some of them many times, like Carnival and Princess. I've eaten a ton of pizza on both of them. MSC, we've gone a couple of times, and we've had pizza many times on both of those cruises. Royal Caribbean, we've only done 1 cruise, and we did eat the pizza there. And yeah, so that's what we can compare. So I can't put Virgin into the mix because it wouldn't be fair to rate them when I haven't even tried it. But the other 5 cruise lines, I can actually rate for you this morning. And I want you to rate them too along the way. So let's check out and say hi and good morning to 10 or 85 people this morning. And John Gailor, first one in, working and listening. Right on, John. Let us work along here beside you, get you motivated, get you all excited and pumped up about being a Friday. Weekend's coming. Adventures of Traveling. Mike, good morning to you, Mike. And he's saying good morning to everybody out there. Denise has been on all the way from Jimmy the Astute Tours through Eddie all the way to here. Right on, Denise. I know you got to go get your hair done up at 9 o'clock or something like that, but I think it looks great. I didn't know you think you needed to do anything with it. I thought it looked pretty good. But Matthew Jones, it's Friday. It's definitely a double squeaky kind of morning. You are right, Matthew Jones. Double squeaky for Matthew there. He said the magic words, double squeaky. That always gets a double squeaky. Chet, are you coming on the ungroup in 27? I don't think so. I can't say no for sure, but probably not. We're looking into Iceland, Norway, transatlantic, something like that. And if we do that, that'll eat up all of our cruise budget. It'll be a one and done. Yeah. But if it don't work out that way, then it's potentially possible. But we are going to be on the ABC cruise April of next year. So that's an 8-day cruise on the Carnival Horizon out of Miami, going to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, and contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel if you want to get on that cruise. And I'll tell you, there's a whole bunch of people on it. I think there's like 25 cabins or more filled up already with a whole bunch of people. Probably a lot of people here in the chat going to be going on that. Danny D. What is going on, Danny D? It's only like, 9 days. I'm going to see Danny D up in Orlando. How about that? And let's see. Najuma, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Happy Motivation Friday to you. Sherman here from CNS Travel. Good morning. And don't forget, everybody, put in your favorite cruise pizza while we're saying highs and good morning. Let me know your favorite pizza at sea and on land, too. Are they comparable? I want to know. And do you have to have a specialty pizza? Do you have to get a pizza with no cheese on it because you got a lactose intolerance or dairy issues? Are you gluten-free like Robin from Sea Lake Journeys? Or, maybe you have to get it without onions because you can't eat onions. Let me know. Tiffany here from Canadian Family Life. Good morning, Tiffany. How you like my co-host, Tiffany? I got Bucky Beaver here filling in this morning. What's that, Bucky? Oh, yeah, he says he's been to Canada, Tiffany. He likes it up there. Yep. He says he's going to head back up there next Tuesday. Yep. Okay. Scott here from Controversial Cruising. He's saying MSC. He is voting for MSC for best pizza. How about that? Anybody second that motion, or anybody say, oh, I don't know. I think maybe I like this one. Hello, everybody from Scott right there. Danny, and we got a yo-yo raid right there from Jen.co. And don't forget, Jen comes on at the 8:30 time slot on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30. And she's going to help you level up on those days. And Sunday morning at 11:30 with Brunch and BS. Hey, I said it right, Jen. I've been training myself to say that. Brunch and BS. I have to rehearse things sometimes. Actually, I don't rehearse nothing. Y'all rehearse anything? I try to. And we got a hashtag quickie raid from CNS. That's right. Good morning, Chet and the Sea Lake Journey crew. Happy Friday. Woo! Good. Glad to see you here, Jen. And we got Kathy Mills also with us. Good morning, Kathy. And hey, I tell you, there's a lot of people in here that's going to be on that ABC cruise. If you want to meet most of the people in the chat, that's the cruise you might want to get on there too. Adventures of Traveling Mike says, haven't found anything that compares to New England Greek style pizza. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever had New England Greek style. I've had Florida Greek style. We got a whole big Greek population here, and we got several Greek restaurants here where I live, and they make pizza, and they're pretty good. And they like putting different kind of toppings on them than some people would think. You know, like this the big green Greek peppers and tomato stuff, tomatoes, and yeah, I like them. It's hard for me to find a pizza I don't like. I have done it, but I like most pizzas. Yo from Eddie Lugo right there. Eddie's coming in on the Eddie raid while he's waiting for his electrician dude to get there. And I know Eddie, you're gonna be spending a lot of money today, brother. Whew, man, makes me hurt when he was talking about it. I was like, oh, anytime this guy show up to your door, it's a bunch of money out the door, you know. But sometimes you got to do it. Mickey's Adventure here. Good morning to you, Mickey. How's it going? Hey, check it out. CNS only got 64 days until his back-to-back on the Vista. Oh, back-to-backs. I love back-to-backs. Love it. Cruising complete here this morning. Also saying good morning. Good morning to you. Cruising complete. And Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. And Cindy, what is going on, y'all? I've got a short tomorrow morning coming up with you guys in it. Another Bruce and Cindy short. It's going to be great. And Bruce, did you see this great postcard that Sensei Wabbit sent me? Or actually, I know you guys sent it to me. Look at that. It's a beautiful work of art. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to put it on the wall. I think I'm going to put it on the other side of the YouTube office over there. So when I'm sitting here, I can see it over there. And Sensei Rabbit can look at it and have his memories of ocean to ocean travel. All right. Yeah, I think Bruce is booking Sensei Wabbit on the ABC cruise right now. I do believe. And we got here Matthew Jones, a member for 1 month. Woohoo! Much love from the Jones from Oxford, Mississippi. You better bring your butt to the Ungroup cruise. You can see Iceland anytime. Oh, Matthew, right on. And hey, you're in Mississippi? Because that's where Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is today. She's in Mississippi too. She's closer to you than I am right now. It could happen, Matthew. It could happen. You never know. 8 days left until we meet. It's only 8 days. I was thinking it was 9, Danny D. I better put my mind as 8. Otherwise, I'll be there a day late. I'm going, where's Danny D? Ohio travels with Chris. Good morning to you. Chris, what's going on up there this morning? Match the number of thumbs with the number of participants in the chat to show your support. Hey, I appreciate that, Mickey, so much. We do appreciate those thumbs. It does help the algorithm somehow or another. It does. It really does. Pete here from It's a Cruise Life. What's going on, Pete? When I see Pete, it reminds me that the raid parade is coming on. Yeah, if you got a video in the raid parade, Pete, I think you do, don't you? I'm pretty sure I saw your name on that list. So I've got a video coming up in the raid parade today, and it's this one right here. A Malfi dining room breakfast on Enchanted Princess. Great food service and friends, new friends. Because we meet people on every cruise we go. And there's a young lady we met right there. She was awesome. You want to know more about her? Check out our video on the raid parade today. But I like her thumbnail from today. Now, what's your opinion of that pizza right there? If I did not put on there that was a gluten-free pizza, you know, just looking at the picture, would you want to reach over there and grab a slice of it? Because I would. And I tell you what, I reached over there and grabbed a slice of it. And because I like comparing her gluten-free pizza to mine. And on this particular picture, we got the exact same pizza, except I got one regular and she got it gluten-free. Just to compare, she can't compare, but I can. And I'll tell you what, that was fantastic. I would order that. And it is rare, but it's happened a couple of times where I thought the gluten-free pizza was actually as good or better than the regular one. No kidding. It's hard to believe. But what do you think? Would you eat that pizza right there in that picture? Let me know. Let me know. Good morning to you, Pete. Matthew says my favorite pizza at sea would have to be a double vodka cranberry from the Atrium Bar. Hey, a pizza by any other name or a vodka by any other name, it's still what it is, right? Hey, that's a good thing about a cruise. You can get what you want. That's what I love about cruising. Get what you want. Hey, Chris is reminding us it's only 267 days till that ABC cruise. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start packing. But I've got 2 cruises in between. So I got to get them done first. And the next one is Virgin in October, and I'm ready. I like. Right on, Pete. Hey, Bamanola's here. Good morning, my favorite Sea Lake Journeys. Good morning, my favorite Bamanola. Right on. Got my sister hooked on watching lawn mowing. How about that? See, Bama? My sister found you. I kept telling her, get over there and check out Bamanola. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell people you like, tell people you don't like, tell people at Walmart, tell people at the post office, tell the dog catcher, tell Bucky Beaver if you have to. But somebody get over there and subscribe to Bamanola. And she did. Right. I like pizza from Royal more so than MSC. Really, Pete? Really? That's so interesting. I'll tell you, it varies so much, doesn't it? Like I said, we only went on one Royal Caribbean, and I don't have a video of the pizza. It was, I think, what do they call it? Sabo, something like that. And it was coming out of the COVID, so wasn't too long out of that. And I'd heard the pizza was really good, but on that particular ship on Independence of the Seas, it was not good. As far as my ratings of the 5 cruises that I've had pizza on, I put it at number 5. Yeah, it was very disappointing because it had a good reputation going in. I thought this is going to be good pizza. And I went over and it was like the one I buy at the store, the gluten-free one I buy for Robin Sea Lake Journeys. I don't think it was even good as that one. So I went back there and tried another slice the next day because I know sometimes it makes a difference who's cooking. And we've even experienced that on Princess with the gluten-free pizzas. We go in one time and Robin will have the best gluten-free pizza ever on the planet. In fact, it may be one of the best pizzas we've ever eaten anywhere, anytime, ever. And then you go in a couple of days later, and there's a different guy back there making them, and it's like, it's not good. It's not good. We don't even eat it. We just get up and leave and go somewhere else on the same ship during the same cruise. So we had a disappointing experience with Royal, but I know a lot of people love that pizza. So I'm thinking it was just coming out of COVID, they didn't have the regular people back. They didn't have everything going like they, would normally have. So I'd have to give them another try to really be fair to Royal in my assessment of them as well. So I'm going to take your word for it. If Pete says it compares to MSC, it's got to be good because MSC's got some good pizza, y'all. I didn't like anything, by the way. Okay. Eddie, it's a cruise life. Hey, right on. Cruising Complete says Disney has good pizza. Royals is okay. MSC deep dish was like chewing on uncooked dough, and the thin crust was always burnt. That's because they're running it in the same oven, ain't it? They got the same oven, same temperature, and run it through the same amount of time. One's going to be uncooked. One's going to be burnt. Yeah, I think that was a problem there. You almost need run this one faster and it'll be just right, and run this one through longer and it would be right. But it depends on the cook who's standing back there watching them pizzas. I tell you, makes a big difference. But Disney, I've never been on Disney, so that's good to know. I would expect Disney to have a good food, a good pizza. Okay, we're rolling. And what do we got here? A hashtag sleep raid. Chris, am I keeping you awake? I hope so. But let me show you real quick here. One of our pizza ratings that we did. This one was on, we'll start off with MSC, since that seems to be coming up the most here this morning. Check it out. For room service, I ordered a pizza. It's a pizza that's got everything on it. It's got the peppers. Yeah, Supreme pizza. Sausage, peppers, onions, mushrooms, I think. Tomatoes, it's got all kinds of stuff on it. So yeah, they say MSC claims to have the best pizza at sea. I still think Princess does so far. Let me take a bite.
It's got a little burnt spot. I don't know.
It's got a little burnt spot. I don't know if they're going to beat Princess out in the pizza or not. Let's find out. Okay, brought it to me nice and hot. So I got a piece of it here. Okay. This pizza is really good. I still think Alfredo's on Princess is the best, but this is a very, very close second place runner-up. There you have it. at the time of that filming, their pizza, and we were in the yacht club there, by the way, so we were getting a pizza from the yacht club, and it was really good. It was really good. But if I was sitting next door to Alfredo's or Gigi's on some ships of Princess, I'm still going to walk over to Princess first. But man, was it close. However, I want to add to that gluten-free pizza. The chef came out in the yacht club and made Robin a gluten-free pizza the way she wanted it. And it was probably the absolute best gluten-free pizza that I've ever tried. I was like, wow, that's, you could have just handed me that as regular pizza and I wouldn't have known. The dude made a fantastic pizza up there in the yacht club for gluten-free. I'll tell you what, I was impressed. Yeah. Good Friday morning, Chet and Robin, Sea Lake Journey and chat folk. Hey, Keisha. Check it out. I got Bucky Beaver with me today as my co-host. Matt, you should come to Helen, Georgia. There you go. Helen, Georgia, don't forget, is next March. Happens every year, an annual event. And if you want to know more about that, there's a lot of people in here that goes to that too. We've never been. Just vacation time and everything don't work out, because the cruising. Danny D, spectacular supporter. We have a family reunion. Oh, you won't be able to make it. Oh, hey, get your family reunion and go on up there, and you can do it all at the same time, Matt. How about that? That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Here we go. Cruising Chris. M, what's going on, Cruising Chris? Poolside pizza on Princess, I think, is pretty stellar. And guess what, Chris? I got good news for you. That's not even the best pizza on Princess. If you go inside the deck 6 up there to Alfredo's on a couple of ships, it's GG's. It's even better. But you got to pay for it there unless you have the Princess Premium or Plus. But yeah, it's even better. Some people say it's the same. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm an elite member on Princess. I eat a lot of pizza on Princess. I got a waistline to prove it. I'm telling you, it's better in there. Go try it. Go check it out. And Chris is right. The poolside pizza on Princess, I think, would stack up against anybody else. Anybody else's best pizza. It really would. What date is the ABC cruise? The date is April. Chris, help me out here. Chris, if you're still here, help me out with the date on the ABC cruise. It's April something, 2026. I can't remember off the top of my head. Chris will be right back with that information, I'm sure, Matt. Hang in there. Okay, Chet sent you a Facebook message with a pic of the style I was talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. My phone is out yonder on the charger, but I will check that out as soon as I get out of here, Mike. Cool deal. Cruising Complete says the pizza at Giovanni's on Royal Caribbean is amazing, but it's not included without paying specialty dining. Now, see, Royal Caribbean does the same thing Princess does. You got free pizza out there, and then you got the better pizza that you got to pay for. Unless if you got the Princess Plus, you can go eat it twice during your cruise at no extra cost. If you go a third time, then you have to pay. If you got the Princess Premier, you can go in there and eat it all day if you want, as much as you want, no extra charge. So I did not know Royal did that. And Giovanni's, there you go, is a separate place, because the place I was thinking of it was free and it started with an S, and I can't remember the name of it now. Somebody who knows Royal Caribbean better than me would have to fill me in on that one right there. 101 days until Denise gets on the cruise ship again. That's shortly after us, Denise. About the time I'm getting back, you'll be leaving. Yeah, we'll be passing each other into ports. Roll your boats. Wow. Sorrento's, that's the name of it. Thank you for that, Chris. Sorrento's on Royal is a good late night pizza. Giovanni's, the specialty restaurant, is much better. Oh yeah, specialty restaurant definitely makes a difference. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even with Princess, the pizza out by the pool deck is good and it's free. But if you go inside to the Alfredo's or Gigi's, it's a specialty dining. It costs you something, but it's much better. Same thing with Royal right there. Sorrento's, late night pizza. The reason it's good at late night, Chris, is because you've already had 12 tequila shots and a beer. Because that's the only way that Sorrento's pizza would have been good to me, is if I had been drinking. I'm just saying. You know me, I goof around a lot. So I know some people love it. Don't get mad at me. Don't be hating on me. We were on the Mariner of the Seas in 2023, and the pizza was like DiGiorno pizza. Yes, Sherman, that's what I'm talking about. Like going down to Winn-Dixie and buying a frozen pizza like DiGiorno, some kind of frozen pizza at Winn-Dixie, and bringing it home. That's the experience I had, Sherman. I'm glad it wasn't just me. And yeah, I think I was on it in 2021. I mean, we're just right coming out of COVID, you know. So okay, so it didn't change in 2 years. It was still frozen pizza. Oh my God, I have to laugh at that. Got to go to a meeting. Everyone had a great morning. Thanks for joining us, Matt. We sure appreciate it. I'll get that exact date. I know it's April 2026. I can't remember the date. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean would have that if you're interested in booking it, or in prices of cabins and things like that. And keep in mind, it is a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise too, y'all. And sometimes I forget to mention that, but if you like Helping Hands for Cruising, helping somebody get on a ship that otherwise might not be able to, ABC Cruises for you there too, because a part of what you're paying to get on that cruise is going to go to Helping Hands for Cruising. Help someone else get on that ship. You'll be there with them. I don't know who it is yet. Doesn't matter to me. I'll be glad to meet them though. And I'm glad to be a part of helping them being able to cruise. But hey, let's go to another experience. Now, sometimes I tell you, the cook makes a difference at the pizza place. And I just said a minute ago, Princess can have the best gluten-free pizza one day. 2 days later, it ain't so good. Here's what I mean.
Ryan gluten-free pizza, and it's prosciutto instead of bacon. So we're gonna see what it tastes like. I don't know how hot it is.
It looks good. Let's give it a whirl.
Oh, it's hot. So I don't know if you can see how thick the crust is.
Oh, that is thick.
It's
Look
quite
at that.
thick.
Too hot? Not good. Don't like the gluten-free. You gotta get used to it. You only gotta eat that the rest of your life. Apparently that is not good news for Robin from Sea Lake Jones. Well, there you have it. She just discovered she had celiac shortly before that. And that's when we discovered, because one pizza we went there and had was fantastic. And the crust was thinner. I don't know if that made the difference or what, but this one had a really thick crust. It looked good, but it tasted not so good. According to Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, I didn't bother tasting that one. I just saw her expression and went, nope, I think I'll pass. Okay, am I missing anybody? Hey, here we are, TNT's Adventures to Sea. Tom and Terry right there. How about that? Hey, Tom, check it out. I got Bucky Beaver with me here this morning. Okay. And he's saying, happy Friday, y'all. Yummy pizza. Oh, now Tom and Terry was with us on the NCL breakaway, Norwegian breakaway, and we had pizza there. And I did have someone else do a taste test of the gluten-free pizza, someone who doesn't usually eat it. Now, this video will start off with just Robin, but it's going to go over to our second judge, a person who does not eat gluten-free, and see what they had to say about it. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. This is from the Norwegian breakaway. Okay, so here in the buffet, they actually made Robin from Sea Lake Journeys
A gluten-free pizza. Just for me. And then some lady standing in line said, why did she get a whole pizza? I said, well, it's gluten-free. She said, oh, I don't want that.
Most of the time, they're not very good. So let's give this one a whirl and see.
It is thin.
Got rocked in the boat.
It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. A little chewy, but not bad.
You'd order it again?
Not as good as MSC.
No, but you'd order it again.
I would order it again.
Okay, there you go. Okay, Sea Lake Journey crew. Cindy from Ocean to Ocean is going to compare the regular pepperoni pizza versus the gluten-free pizza.
So here's the regular. It's good. It's what you'd expect. Nice, robust taste. Love it. Not too thick, not too thin. Now here comes the gluten-free choice.
Here's the gluten-free, y'all.
Little thinner. Little chewier. A little less flavor in the crust. I mean, a lot less flavor in the crust. But all in all, not bad. Not bad. But yeah, gluten-free is free of something.
There you have it. Cindy from Ocean to Ocean came in, and we wanted her to do the test of the exact same pizza, regular and gluten-free. And you saw that the gluten-free tasted very different to her than a regular pizza. It was missing something, as she said. I thought that was hilarious. So when she did that, so thanks for that guest judging there, Cindy. And hashtag shirtless Chet. Yeah, you know, sometimes I just do crazy stuff like that. You never know what's going to happen if you're on a cruise with me. Hey, there's Captain Sherry right there, and Danny from Destination Fun. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining me this morning. And we're talking about pizza. So let us know what your favorite pizza at sea is, or your pizza on land, and how do you compare them? And we've had one comparison of a store-bought pizza to a cruise line. Maybe you can compare a franchise type of pizza to a cruise line. Hey there, Keisha and Danny D. And I'm rolling. We got a lot of hays and hellos in here. Sherry, 8 more days. That's right. Captain Sherry, we're going to see you in 8 days too, you and Danny. How about that? Maybe we'll have a pizza. Yes. Here we go. Here's the dates, Matthew, if you're still here. April 11th through the 19th. See, I had April 10th in my head, and I said, that ain't right. I kept wanting to say 10th. I said, that ain't right. So I'm glad I didn't say it. April 11th through the 19th, 2026. Contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean today and get on that ABC cruise. Otherwise, FOMO is going to hit you. I'm excited to finally meet you, Sherry. Woohoo! Yeah, I know, right? It's going to be fun. Chet, he's our man. All right, on Scott. Now, Scott's voted for MSC so far. So anybody else got some votes in there? Or maybe you've had a horrible pizza, a good pizza, something that compares to land. I can't think of any pizza on a ship that when I was eating it that I compared to a chain restaurant. Like Sherman from CNS, I did have one that I compared to a frozen pizza from Winn-Dixie, but have not had one that I compared to a land-based franchise. I was wondering if anybody else had, you know. And Scotty J, I thought I heard a whoop, 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 whoop coming around the corner. It was Scotty J Travels. Thanks for joining me, Scotty. Scotty, my YouTube brother and friend. There you go. Right on. And Linda's here too. Linda Toman Creates. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Talking about pizza, y'all. Favorite. It can be your land-based pizza, store-bought pizza, homemade pizza, or pizza on the ship. That's what our main focus is. And as you see from that last little video clip review I just showed you from Norwegian, Norwegian's going to come in third on our list. Remember, Princess has got her top spot. MSC, a very, very paper-thin, close second. I mean, they were that good. And in third place was Norwegian. Norwegian had a pretty doggone good pizza. Once again, if they're all three sitting side by side, I'm still going to go to Princess first, then MSC, and then Norwegian. So, and we know Royal's down here at the end. So where does that put Carnival? Right there in between them. Carnival's right there in between them. I think Carnival has pretty good pizza. But if it's lined up in a row, which one am I going to go to? I'm definitely going to go to it before I go to the Royal, but I'm not going to go to it before I go to Norwegian or Princess or MSC. That's the lineup of pizza I had. What's your lineup, though? You know, everybody's got different taste buds, different likes. Maybe a cruise line makes a particular pizza you like. Maybe you like a pineapple pizza, and you know, maybe Holland America makes the best pineapple pizza on the planet. I don't know. Let me know. Free or something. Free or something. Sometimes I'm so far behind the chat, it just looks like random words or random phrases. And I get it. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh so much. Scott will type in something like horse, and I go, okay, random 5-letter animal words. Just don't know. Scotty is good, lurking and working. That's what we like, Scotty J. We like to help people work. That's why we are Motivation Friday here at Sea Lake Journeys. We want to motivate you, energize you, get you ready to finish up this day of work and get ready for a weekend where you can continue working on something else. How about that? And I'm rolling down the chat. Hey, I think I'm actually caught up almost. We got a whoop whoop from Denise right there. And Will G rolling in. Hey, Will, what's going on this morning? Good to see you. Danny says, yeah, they may have pizza since it's at a bowling alley, but I'm crossing my fingers we'll be away from the noise. That's okay. Well, I'll bring a microphone. I'll bring the Chuck the Duck, and we can pretend it's a microphone and talk really loud into it. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll just make it fun. It's going to be fun if we can hear. If we can't hear, we'll do sign language. We'll do, facial gestures. We'll be like charades. We'll communicate one way or another. Right on. Did I miss anybody else? Okay, I think I got everybody. All right, so hey, let's go to another video clip from another pizza judging. What is your favorite pizza? Well, let's see. We got another one here. Where did it go? Did I lose it? Oh, Scott, I think you're going to like this one.
I said, is that a hook in his hand or is he happy to see me?
Yeah, look what I found when I was looking for pizza clips this morning. I found it again. I lost it. I couldn't find it. And then I found it again. So I know where it's at now, Scott. Now I can play it every show. Yeah, you want to see it again?
I said, is that a hook in his hand or is he happy to see me?
Yeah, right on. There you go. That's a little bit of Carnival Cruise action in there with a little bit of controversial cruising with Scott right there. That was at our Tampa meetup before a Margaritaville cruise. What a great time we had there. There you go. It's a Wood Liquor Scott. And travel with PMB. Paul, what's going on this morning? Thanks for joining us here. And I have to agree, Scott, that was definitely amazing. But I got another pizza clip here. If I can just find it. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is.
Okay, what do we have here?
Gluten-free pizza from Alfredo's.
What kind of toppings you got there?
I got the vegetarian and pepperoni.
Oh, okay. Well, coincidentally, I have the same thing, but not gluten-free. Just a regular pizza that's a vegetarian with pepperoni on it. It looks wonderful. It smells wonderful.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I thought that MSC had the best gluten-free pizza at sea. No. Sun Princess Alfredo's, the best gluten-free pizza.
How about that, y'all? That's a news upgrade right there.
It really is, especially coming from me, because you know how I am.
Oh, I know how she is. Trust me, I know how she is.
There you go. Even gluten-free pizza, Princess still won out. Princess is number one in regular pizza and gluten-free pizza, according to us here at Sea Lake Journeys. But everybody, you got to decide for yourself what is your favorite pizza. That's why we have so many pizza places in town. That's why we got so many different kind of cruise lines, because there's something for everyone. Some people love Domino's, some people love Pizza Hut, some people love Papa John's, some people love, what's the other one? Little Caesar. I don't know. It's like eating a glove to me, but And hey, I just saw somebody else pop in here. Cheryl right there from Cruising is Fun Anytime. And don't forget, at 9 o'clock, go live together. Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie right there at 9 o'clock, y'all. We'll get over there and give them a Sea Lake Journey raid. How about that? And TNT says, at least you did not say right? Okay. And what is this? I'll be on Match Game tonight. Oh, is that right? Is that right? If I can stay up late enough. If not, I'll have to catch it on replay. Man, I went to bed at, I think, 8 o'clock last night, 7:45. I don't even think it was 8 o'clock. I think it was about 7:45 I went to bed. I was just whooped. And, of course, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. So I've been up working on videos and stuff. And Conscious Cruiser coming up Monday at 8:30. I'm working on episode number 40 for that. Scott, I sent you over my template, whatever you want to call it. So you should have gotten that. So I'm ready for episode number 39, Scott, whenever you send it over to me. And that's how we work at Conscious Cruiser. We do all this together, even though he's in Arizona and Elisa's in Orlando, not exactly Orlando, but near Orlando, and I'm way down here in the woods, and we get it done. We get it done, y'all. It works out great. Land-based Borillo's Pizza in St. Augustine. Okay, so that's not a regular chain. That's like a local kind of town kind of pizza, ain't it? They usually the local town pizza wherever you're at. usually will make a really, really good pizza. And we've got a couple places in town here that make pizzas, make good ones. And somebody told me that they think it's the crust that makes the difference, and that's why a lot of people don't like the gluten-free. And I think that's the difference with Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, her gluten-free pizzas. It really comes down to the crust. If she gets one, see, most of the ones that she's liked, usually it's a thinner crust, and it comes out better, I think. The ones that she's gotten that had a thicker crust, usually those weren't good. And I don't know why that is, because it's not like she liked thick or thin crust prior to this. It's just the way the gluten-free pizza comes out, I guess. Yay, Chris! Oh, that's going to be exciting. I'm going to watch it. If I can't stay up tonight and watch it, I will definitely watch it on replay. You can count on that. I think I've watched them all on replay. Yeah, okay. Ooh, there we go. Well, we got Chicago pizza for you and Robin when you come north. It had to be gluten-free, Tom. Hey, didn't she have a pizza with you up there when she was up there last time? I don't know. I don't remember because I wasn't there. You have thick crust. See, I like any kind of crust. I like any kind of crust. With the gluten-free, though, it seems like a thinner crust works better. Just from our experience, with different, even across different cruise lines. But I like it all. I like thick crust, thin crust, cheese in the crust, no cheese in the crust, everything on the pizza, 2 things on the pizza, pizza on top of the pizza. I like it. I like it all. Thick crust for me. I remember when we was growing up, we talked about that. Hey, you like thick crust or thin crust? And we'd be eating, I like that one. I like that one too. Yeah, I still like this one. Yeah, I like them both. Yeah, it just didn't matter to me. We have gluten-free. Yay! Most places do gluten-free now. I say most. Some places have quit doing it because there wasn't enough, selling. But other ones have doubled down on it because they make such a good gluten-free pizza that sometimes I'll just say, let's just order a gluten-free pizza. In fact, that's what we do from Papa John's. Their gluten-free pizza is so good. We don't order 2 pizzas. Just order a gluten-free pizza. I think it's good. I couldn't even tell that it was gluten-free, honestly. Yeah, not chain. The chain pizza is okay for pizza, a fix when you want a New York style pizza. Around here, you got to travel 45 minutes to St. Augustine. Wow. So it's better off just to hit that local place there, Linda. So now I know Linda lives in Florida, just like me. So yeah, you're only a day's drive away from me. Yeah, Florida's that big. You can drive 12 hours from Key West to Tallahassee. I think it's a big state. But yeah, you're in the same state as me though, Linda. How about that? Cruising Complete says Chicago pizza has to be deep dish. It's not real Chicago style if it's not deep dish with sauce on top. Deep dish. That that kind of pizza there, you only need a couple slices, right? You get the thin crust, and I ate the whole pizza. Get the thick one, I'm like, I'll just take 2 slices, please. Right? So yeah, I like that. Thin, thick sausage. Oh, like Scott prefers. Scott prefers the sausage on his pizza. Cruising Complete says Linda Barillas has their water shipped in from New York for the pizza. Now, see, that's something else somebody told me once a long time ago, like 40 years ago. They says it's the water that makes the difference in the crust. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yep. It says, try it. Go to this pizza place, let's say it's Little Caesars up here in that county, and then come down here to your county and try it here and see if there's not a difference. Because they're using a different water thing down here than using down here. I never actually did it to find out, but I thought, well, must be something to it. And I've heard other people since then say the same thing. So there's got to be something to it. Water making the difference in the flavor of the crust. Okay. I mean, it's got to be something to it. I've heard it enough times over the years. Yeah, that's why it's so good. Water. Now, my grandpa had a farm in New York, y'all. Okay. Only thing I can tell you about his water up in New York, excuse me, when I was a kid, I told my dad, I said, hey, I'm going to get a drink of water. He says, okay, just get it out the sink. I says, well, I need some ice. He goes, you don't need no ice with that water. So I hit the tap water, and that water was like 38 degrees. It was like ice water, baby, coming right out of the tap. I was like, woo, I bet the hot water heater has to work overtime up here. Water in Florida is too salty. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I did not know that. I do love a thin New York greasy pizza. Yeah, if it ain't greasy, it ain't a pizza. If it ain't greasy, you ain't got enough meat and cheese on it. That's why even if I order vegetarian pizza, I still have them throw some pepperoni on it. Yes, I really do that. On Princess, I asked them, I said, hey, I want this vegetarian pizza, but can I get pepperoni on it too? And they're like, yep. That's okay. I'll take that. And it's perfect. Because you gotta have a little bit of that grease in there, man. Come on. That's what makes a pizza really a pizza, right? The oil that drips down your arm helps flavor too. Exactly, Linda. Run down your face, run down your arm. You get it later. It's part of the pizza experience. See, I've got some pizza connoisseurs in here today. You know, I'm with you all the way. Good morning, Chet from Carnival Cruise Addicts. There's Chris and Liz right there. We was just talking about y'all a minute ago. In fact, while you're here, I believe that's Liz. I don't want to embarrass you or anything, Liz, but check this out.
I said, is that a hook in his hand or is he happy to see me?
Oh, wait, that wouldn't embarrass Liz. I didn't embarrass Scott. Scott don't get embarrassed. Scott's like me. If you can embarrass us, I don't know. I don't know what it would take to embarrass me or Scott, either one. Me and Scott are peas in a pod like that. Liz, and good morning, everybody from Liz. And a bunch, there's the blanket hello from Liz right there to everybody. Okay, I think that's all my pizza videos. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, I do want to throw out there, though, another sponsor of our channel that I think you need to know. He's become a superhero. He's become legendary. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about Baby Enzo.
Evil pig has brought disturbance to our world. But never fear, Enzo the Supreme will bring his power to destroy the pig. It's a battle of epic proportions as the pig fights back. Enzo, with another burst of power, will be victorious. Enzo the Supreme. Enzo the Supreme is brought to you by Sea Lake Journeys. Please subscribe. Thank you.
There you go. Enzo the Supreme, a new superhero, brought to you by Sea Lake Journeys. Spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell people you know, tell people you don't know. Tell people in the phone booth to get out of there because Baby Enzo is coming to save the world, save the planet, save the pizza, save the cruise ship from being late, and make sure the pier runners get back to the ship on time. He can do it all. He can even take on the oinky, squeaky pig and win because he is, after all, Enzo the Supreme now. I thought y'all would like that. Why would that embarrass Scott? Isn't that Chris in the video? Yeah, that's Chris. Chris don't get embarrassed either. I think the only person to be more difficult to embarrass than Scott or myself would be Chris. Yeah. There's a level of embarrassment that the three of us don't have. We just don't. And I think Chris is the king of the mountain right there. It's Chris and Scott. That's right. Chris and Scott. Yep. Big old smiley face right there. Tom says, Lou Minalti's gluten-free, small gluten-free thin crust pizza. Lou's gluten-free crust pizzas are prepared in a sterile environment, but are finished in our kitchen where wheat and wheat products are present. Yeah, that's they're made gluten-free, but sometimes get cross-contamination in the kitchen. And that's kind of the difference between gluten-free and gluten-friendly. So if you just have a sensitivity to gluten, a little cross-contamination, not too bad. If you got full-blown celiacs like Robin's got, sometimes it'll just give her a couple sores in her mouth and make her stomach a little bit like this. If it's just a little bit of cross-contamination, if it's a lot of cross-contamination, then she'll be in the bathroom for the next 3 days. And if she ate a regular pizza, she'd be in the emergency room. Yeah, it's like that. But if she only takes a bite or two of cross-contamination, she'll get sores in her mouth and maybe a little bit of, I don't feel too good. If she ate half a pizza that's cross-contaminated, she'll be sick. at least for a day, if not 3. Okay, on phone, hard to see. It's hard to see on your phone. Maybe you need to see it again, or Tom. Y'all need to see that again, don't you? Hi, CCA. TNT Adventures to See. Are you on Carnival Miracle February 2026? Well, I'll tell you what. I know he's going to be on Carnival Horizon in April 2026 because we got a pole dancing competition going on, and he's my sensei. He's the sensei pole dancer, and I will be under the tutelage of Tom from TNT's Adventures to See. February 22nd. Okay, yes. Oh, he's on that one too. Tom, you're on a bunch of cruises, brother. We're on the same cruise, Tom. Oh, man. Doing cartwheels over here, and I'm doing a womp, womp, womp over here because, yeah, I wouldn't be able to go in February too. I'm broke. I need a GoFundMe page to get me on another cruise. Yeah, my 2 cruises next year is going to be the Carnival Horizon, and then my second one's going to be the free Margaritaville that I'm going to get. Yeah, so that'll be my 2 cruises in 2026. 2027, I'm hoping to do one big one, and then who knows? That might just be it. But we're looking at some stuff. Okay, I think that's all of it. Guys, also, I want to remind you about the Butterfly channel, Fluttering Dreams. I've been doing a lot of work on that around here, too. Another little short or video up every day, trying to get that thing built up. And what kind of stuff can you learn on all that? I don't know. I'll show you this right here, and you can see.
Okay, so I've cut my milkweed back. How long is it going to take before my plant comes back? Well, I'm here to answer that question for you. So on June the 29th, I cut all of these milkweeds back. Today is July the 6th, and you can see that leaves are already starting to come in. Nice and full. So, in 1 week, when you cut it back, you should have leaves growing at about this rate.
There you go, Fluttering Dreams Butterfly Ranch. That's the kind of stuff we'll show you. And of course, we're doing all of our own plants now too. Growing them from the seeds right off of our own plants. A video coming out on that today. It may have already come out, I don't know. And so not having to buy plants and stuff, you know, it's good. It's finally recycling itself. And oh my goodness, what is going on here? We got a $10 cruise fund double squeakies right there for the Carnival Cruise Addicts. That is going to go directly into my cruise fund. And I think I'm ready to go book another one. And we got this right here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Very much.
Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And, you know, I just don't think that was quite enough. I think you need one of these too, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
I said, is that a hook in his hand, or is he happy to see me?
I think he's happy to see you. I know I am. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate that. Cruise fun is. I feel like I'm successful this morning now. Not sure. Just saw it on Shipmate. Okay, right on. Hey, does Robin know how and when to prune an orange tree? No, I don't think so. No, everything she's got is all butterfly plant related stuff for swallowtails, monarchs, and Gulf fritillaries. There you go. Those three types of butterflies. She can tell you their plants and when to do what to them and all that. But an orange tree, no, not so much. They just kind of in Florida. We had them everywhere around us when we were growing up. They're all pretty much gone now. The groves have disappeared ever since they started NAFTA and started sending them in from Argentina and Brazil, and I couldn't compete with them. Disappeared. Farmers got out. Liz, you're amazing. I agree with that. Danny D. Liz is amazing. I'm giving another double squeaky for that right there. My GoFundMe is working this morning. This should be an adventure. Haven't planned anything yet. Man, y'all gonna have a good time. I want to go. Enzo is too cute. I know. And he's a superhero now, Danny D. He's not just cute. He's a superhero cute. How about that? All right. So I've run through my material over here this morning, y'all. Sure have. And we've had a great time. Right here. My Facebook group is on Carnival Miracle, February 22nd, 2026. Guys, any cruise that Tom and Terry is going to be on, they're going to have a Facebook page, including the ABC cruise, as well as this one here on the Miracle. Be sure to check out TNT's Adventures to Sea. Get on their YouTube channel. He's dangerously close to getting 1,000 subscribers. Dangerously close. You could be the one that puts him over the top. And the Facebook page, you want to get on that so you know what's going to be fun events are going to be going on that cruise. Linda planted one, but it needs pruning and don't have a clue. Me neither. I know how to eat an orange, how to make orange juice, and how to throw an orange. But other than that, I don't know nothing about the trees. I picked fruit when I was a kid. And I was a teenager. That's how I made money after school. I'd go right to the grove right across the street from school, pick fruit until it got dark, make some money. Come time to buy me a motorcycle when I was 15, my dad said, where are you going to get $600? I said, I got $600. He says, how you got $600? I said, I picked fruit after school. And I showed him. And my mom says, you got all that much cash here? You're going to go down and start a bank account. They took me down to the bank, maybe open a bank account, put my money in a bank, and then I bought a motorcycle. Still had money left over. You can make money picking fruit. I made money when I was a kid. My Facebook group is Carnival Miracle. Oh, I just did that one. Baby Enzo, woof, woof. TNC, I can't find it. Can you invite me? There you go. Yeah, send an invite on that Facebook, and I'll join in on it too. I sometimes get on some of these cruises that I'm not even going on just because I like to see what y'all are doing. I'm nosy, and I have FOMO, and I want to follow along, so I do. So I get on your Facebook pages and I stalk you during the cruise. Say, look what I could be doing if I was there, but I ain't there. All right, guys, we had a great time today. Don't forget Raid Parade today. We're going to be showing you this video right here. Amalfi Dining Room Breakfast on the Enchanted Princess. You don't want to miss that. Never miss breakfast. Most important meal of the day. And then Sunday, 6 o'clock live. Hopefully, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys will be back here with me. If not, maybe Sensei Rabbit will be back. I don't know. Maybe neither one will be back. Maybe I'll need a co-host. Any volunteers? But we'll get it done one way or another. And then Monday at 8:30, we're going to have the Conscious Cruiser with Scott's channel, episode number 39. I don't know what it is yet. It's a mystery. He's going to let me know. It's top secret. I'm sure it's going to be something good. Right on. And don't forget to check out the Conscious Cruiser on Spotify also, guys. And that was so awesome. It was so awesome. It was.
I said, is that a hook in his hand, or is he happy to see me?
Right on. Okay, y'all. Thanks again for joining me here this morning. I'm going to let y'all go. 9 o'clock, go live with Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie. Cheryl, Jeremy, and Eddie. I said it right. Okay. And until next time, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.